As a girl that was brought up in the 1990s, I was specifically taught that I am not allowed as a child to show any kind of emotions, especially anger, and especially because I'm a girl. So I was observing a lot of women in my life that were either screaming at people or being passive-aggressive or manipulative, because guess what? That pent-up anger does not dissolve, does not disappear just because you're a girl and you're not supposed to be angry, or just because you're a woman and you're not supposed to be angry. The shitty result of this patriarchal strategy is that right now probably the whole generation is struggling with expressing emotions, and especially anger. So I ended up as a grown-up without a skill of managing my anger in a healthy way, because I did not have a good model. And for my socializing, I was taught I am not allowed to be angry. So I'm learning this right now. And it also angers me that I need to do that as an adult. But because I'm a mom now, I decided I don't want to use the same strategies as the women did when I was a child. And I want to feel a bit better about myself. So throughout learning, researching, therapy, etc., I figured out my own ways to put up with anger. And there are a few methods that work for me. So because of bad memories, I do not feel comfortable myself expressing my anger for screaming into the pillow. That doesn't work for me. But I usually have a need to express my anger physically. So to do that safely, I got myself these are the stress balls. So I can safely squeeze them and put that whole anger into the ball and basically unload that tension. And the fun effect is that after some time, when I'm angry and I do not have one of those at hand, the sheer memory of squeezing that and this tension going away is helping a lot. The second thing that helps me is catching myself on getting angry. So basically naming that emotion that is building up. And by doing that, I'm linking my limbic brain with my prefrontal cortex. And thanks to that, I can catch myself quite quickly without this blowing out of proportion. And the third thing that works really well for me is telling myself that I am allowed to be angry, because I wasn't allowed to for most of my life. So now telling myself that I am allowed to be angry usually dissolves a lot of tension built with that emotion, because I am allowed to, and you are allowed to. Everyone is. It's just a matter of finding the good way to unload that in a safe way that doesn't basically harm anyone. But the emotion itself is very needed because it shows you that something or someone crossed the boundaries, and that needs to be dealt with. So yeah, as much as it makes me angry that we were not allowed to express anger, now we can fix that.